Hey, welcome to Fun Time Travel. So today we're going to talk about some of the hidden and maybe not so hidden expenses of cruising. So we've said this 1,000 times, we continue to say it, that cruising is one of the most affordable vacation options out there. But there are some costs that maybe you don't think of right away, and if you're not careful, they can add up fast and maybe even ruin what could have been a great experience. So let's check it out right after this.
Some expenses on a cruise are obvious, but some can be a little bit more subtle. And we just wanted to break it up into 3 different types of expenses.
So there are costs that they're tied directly to your cruise line. There are expenses that are related to travel. And then finally, there's some maybe secret expenses or hidden expenses people pay for that you may not think about.
And if you're not careful, these extras can really break your vacation budget.
So hey, would you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future updates. We so appreciate everyone who's subscribed, and we're looking forward to having you hit that subscribe button too. So thank you in advance.
We'll start with direct cruise line expenses. Some cruise line related expenses are things like Wi-Fi, specialty dining, pictures, and excursions. And these things are fun add-ons, but they can really run up the cost of your vacation if you're not careful. And you can save a little by getting those in advance.
So hey, spa treatments can be fun, but they can be so much more expensive on board than at home. Onboard shopping, while a necessity, can be expensive. The casino can be a lot of fun, but they're both of those are kind of what we'll call surprise expenses.
Yeah.
Gratuities aren't very expensive when you really think about what you're paying for, but they can vary based on your cruise line, and really they can add up to a couple of $100 on, say, a 7-day cruise.
Drink packages can cost half as much as your cruise fare, but the trade-off is that if you drink a lot on your cruise, you could pay way more. And we've had friends that have come back with some pretty hefty bills and been like, not doing that again. So it's an expense that varies based on your habits.
Now, cruise insurance is another add-on that we really recommend, but it can cost you anywhere from $200 to $400. No one wants to use it, right? No one wants to use your car insurance, but you're glad you have it. No one wants to use travel insurance, but you'll be glad you have it if you need it. Not just maybe for canceling a cruise, but if an event comes up and you've got to have some special medical service or something, you'll be thankful that you get it. And maybe these are obvious to you, but a lot of people are surprised by these. And when that final bill comes on your cruise, you could be really surprised if you're not aware.
Basic travel expenses.
Yeah.
Some not so obvious expenses can be things like your flight, pre-cruise hotels. You might also pay for your passport or TSA pre-check, which we love.
Yeah, TSA pre-check is great if you're able to get it. It really helps out when you're trying to board a plane or get through that TSA area. So here's a travel-related expense that got us, and I don't know. The only thing I can do is blame Vacation Ron. Vacation Ron is a little bit frivolous with at-home Ron's money. See,
Vacation Ron uses Monopoly money.
That guy, he gets me every time. So we were, the thing is, spending in your port before you cruise can sneak up on you. I thought you were going to say something, but we had 2 days in Cocoa Beach before a cruise a few years back, and we spent way more on fun and souvenirs before a cruise than we even realized. We still had a great cruise, but once we got home and at home, Ron started looking at the bills. It's like, yeah, I hate that guy. So it's something to think about.
Well, sneaky pre-cruise expenses. Yeah. This may not apply to everyone. I'm sure it doesn't, but things like buying new clothes for the cruise or getting your hair and nails done. Now, I'm not one that gets my hair done like all year long. I do it myself, but before vacation or a cruise, I like to go get it done, Yeah. Same with nails. I do it maybe once a year.
Yeah, I mean, it's not often, but there's all these little sneaky things that sneak up. Maybe you get, you got to get a new bag or like this. We're getting ready to go, and we realized we needed to replace one of our pieces of luggage, or
because we gave one to one of our kids.
Yeah, so these are things that just kind of sneak up on you. So you always want to just have a little budget for that pre-cruise stuff. And we're not suggesting that you shouldn't spend a little on your cruise. We'll do it, and it's just if you're like us, you're going to want to go again. And if you can keep these expenses in mind, and maybe you curb a little bit here or cut a little bit there, it'll get you a little bit of a head start for your next cruise.
Well, have you ever overspent on a cruise? That was very hard to say. Have you ever overspent on a cruise? Either like we did before we got on our ship, or maybe even while you were on board.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us in the comments below what happened? Maybe that'll help somebody else from making that mistake. Did we miss an expense? We'd sure love to hear from you. So that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.